Okay, so what are the schemes which we are going to discuss today? PMEGP 1, PMEGP 2, we are going to discuss. Then NRLM will be discussing. SRMS will be discussing. DRI, NEFS, LUCC, PM Vishwakarma, PM Savnidhi. Stand Up India and NULM is withdrawn. Just name I have given. These two schemes have been withdrawn. So these are the 9 schemes which we are going to discuss. Then, if time permits, some ease norms and revision quiz on the topics which has been discussed till now in the classes. Okay. So shall we start? I hope everything is okay, that PPT is visible and my voice is also audible properly. Okay, so we'll start with PMEGP. First question from PMEGP is, what is the full form of PMEGP? Especially for lower scale, this question will come. PMEGP full form. Can you comment? So I'll also come to know whether everything is proper or not. So the full form of PMEGP. This is Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. Okay, this scheme was carved out of merging of two schemes. Can anybody comment what are those two schemes? So this is Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, and it was introduced by merging two schemes, that is PMRY and REGP. Just one second. Aapko? Okay. Sorry, my son was making some noise. So this scheme was introduced by merging of two schemes, PMRY and REGP. So both these two questions can be asked in exam. That is full form of PMEGP, or what does E stands for, like in PMEGP. Then this scheme is implemented by KVIC at national level and state level. It is implemented by KVIC directorates, KVIB and DICs. Then Core Board also, and banks are being administered by Ministry of MSME. Maximum project cost. Again, can you comment, because this is the scheme which most of you will be knowing. What is the maximum project cost under this scheme? There are two criteria: manufacturing is different and service is different. What will be the maximum project cost for service, and what will be the maximum project cost for manufacturing? I am waiting for your comments so that it can be a little bit interactive class. 50 lakh, 100 lakh, 50 lakh. Only 3 comments till now I received. Yeah, service 25 lakh, manufacturing it is 50 lakh. Whether like okay, manufacturing and service 50 lakh, 20 lakh. Earlier it was project cost. Like when this revised criteria came, maximum project cost, they are saying that this is for the consideration under PMEGP. Actual project cost can be anything, there is no limit. For the consideration of margin money subsidy, this is under PMEGP. For manufacturing, they will consider 50 lakh, and for service and trading, they will consider 20 lakh. If loan amount is more than 10 lakh for manufacturing and more than 5 lakh for service and service, minimum 8th pass is required. For others, there is no education criteria also. No family income criteria. Minimum age is 18 years. That also can be asked in exam, that what is the minimum age in PMEGP. So it is 18 years. And only one person from family can take a loan. What will be the definition of family? For the purpose of PMEGP, what will be the definition of family? The family means here only husband and wife. So out of two individuals, that is husband and wife, only one can take loan. Other member of the family, it will not have any impact. So only one person from family, and family here means husband and wife. Suppose one person has taken, then spouse of that person cannot take. Brother can take, father, mother can take, son, daughter also can take. Okay, so only one person from family, and family means husband and wife. This table is important. What is the margin and what is the rate of subsidy? It depends on two things. One is location, second is category. Category, if it is general category and location is urban, the subsidy will be 15%. Just one second. General category, urban, 15%. General category, rural area, they will get 25%. Special category in urban area they will get 25%. Rural category rural area they will get 35%. Okay. Who will come in special category? Can you who all will come in special category? Special category. Can you comment? Who will come in special category? It is SC, ST, minorities, women, ex-servicemen. Who else? SC, ST, women, ex-servicemen, minority communities, hilly area, northeast region. So all these will come in special category. Physical challenge also, yes. Okay. So they will special category will get 25% subsidy in urban area and 35% subsidy in rural area. And margin for general category is 10%, special category it is 5%. Yes, transgenders also. Okay. Then project cost will include capital expenditure and one cycle of working capital. One cycle of working capital will come under project cost. If the incurred capital expenditure and working capital at the end of 3 years is less than sanctioned loan, the margin capital subsidy which we have received as margin money subsidy, that has to be returned in the proportion. If the incurred capital expenditure or working capital at the end of 3 years less than the sanctioned loan, then the margin money, excess margin money has to be refunded. For manufacturing unit, working capital limit is up to 40%. For service and trading, it is up to 60%. Project cost more than 50 lakh for manufacturing and 20 lakh for service can be considered without subsidy for increased portion. What does it mean? Can a customer have a project of rupees 1 crore where bank is financing 75 lakh? Whether that can be financed under PMEGP or not, and whether subsidy will come or not? Can you comment? A customer is having project cost of rupees 1 crore. Loan amount bank is giving 75 lakh. Can you comment whether it can be considered under PMEGP? Yes or no? First comment I received, no. Can be, yes. So till now I have received only 4 comments. Okay. Can be finance, subsidy will be the fixed amount only. Yes, subsidy is for 50 lakh. Okay. Yes, it first question is yes, it can be financed. Even if the project cost is more than 50 lakh, bank loan also more than 50 lakh, it can be financed. But subsidy will be considered up to maximum 50 lakh. So now I'm asking, loan amount is 75 lakh. Special category rural area, what will be the subsidy amount? Project cost 1 crore, loan amount 75 lakh, special category rural area. What will be the subsidy amount? How much subsidy will be credited in our? As decided by KVIC. Okay. Ilayaraja sir 17.5. 35 lakh also somebody is saying. Ranjit Kumar Satya. No. Subsidy will be 35% of 50 lakh. That will be 17.5. 35% of 50 lakh. So project cost can be more than 50 lakh. Loan amount also can be more than 50 lakh. But for the purpose of subsidy, it will be considered. In case of manufacturing, it is 50 lakh. On this amount only they will give subsidy. For service and trading, 20 lakh. And what will be the subsidy rate? This is the subsidy rate. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Bank, that KVIC has to forward the bank within 3 weeks. That is the timeline. Somebody with tricky maths has written 16.5 lakh. What is the trick behind this 16.5 lakh? That I have to learn. So that KVIC or KVIP or DIC, whatever it is, because district level it will be DIC, national level it is KVIC, and other areas it will be like KVIC or KVIP. What about margin in case of project cost of 1 crore? Margin will be same norms. 10% for general, 5% for special category. The KVIC, KVIB or DIC has to forward the application to bank within 3 weeks, and bank are given 30 days for sanction of loan. Okay. Then repayment period under PMEGP is 3 to 7 years. Minimum 3 years, maximum 7 years. Can anybody comment why minimum 3 years? Maximum is up to 7 years. Minimum 3 year criteria is there for repayment period. Can anybody comment why 3 years? Because subsidy lock-in period itself is 3 years. Before 3 years, we cannot release the subsidy also. So minimum repayment period is 3 years. Maximum it is 7 years. Then next point, this point is very important. Per capita ceiling. Per capita ceiling. Yes. What is per capita ceiling for capital investment in PMEGP? Okay, I will explain because it will be a little bit big to write. Per capita ceiling for capital investment in PMEGP means whatever is the project cost, how many employment generation will be there. Employment generation based on that project cost. It means in plain area, I am explaining first. In plain areas, they are saying in plain areas, per head project cost cannot be more than 3 lakh. What does it mean? Suppose a customer is having the same 1 crore rupees. Okay, that 50 lakh I will count. Suppose a customer is having project cost up to rupees 50 lakh. Minimum employment generation. How many employees he has to keep? If project cost is rupees 50 lakh, how many employees he has to give employment? 50 lakh rupees project cost. How many employees he has to keep? So the per head cost cannot be rupees 3 lakh in plain areas. So minimum 17. So yes. And how it will be ensured? That attendance register we have to check. So for plain areas, it is 3 lakh rupees. It cannot exceed rupees 3 lakh per head per capita. And in case of hilly area or Andaman and Nicobar Island, Lakshadweep, etc., it is 4.5 lakh. I hope my point is clear. This point is clear. Per capita ceiling for capital investment in PMEG is rupees 3 lakh for plain areas and rupees 4.5 lakh in hilly areas. And in special case, it has been extended up to Andaman, Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island also. So 3 lakh rupees, this is important from exam point of view. Okay. And whenever that application is being made to KVIC or DIC, they are taking one interview sheet is there. For that, marks are allotted. So loan up to rupees 10 lakh, that applicant has to get minimum 50 marks, then only application will be forwarded. And loan about 10 lakh, they have to get minimum 60 marks. Okay, then only this application will be considered. So that is the scoring sheet. Then cost of land should not be included in the project cost. If they are purchasing any land, that cost of land will not be part of project cost for the purpose of this PMEGP subsidy consideration. Cost of ready built as well as long lease or rental worksite workshop can be included in the project cost calculated for a maximum period of 3 years only. That can be considered, but cost of land should not be included. Okay. Any doubt, anything? I hope you are with me. Round off to the next number. Yes. Per capita cost cannot be more than 3 lakh. So suppose 50 lakh rupees project cost, minimum 16 for, up to 48 lakh. Then for next person also he has to give one employment. Okay. 3 lakh rupees per person. Suppose 10 lakh rupees project cost, he has to give minimum employment to 4 person. Okay. I hope this is clear. Then EDP training is compulsory before release of the facilities. Collateral security up to 10 lakh we cannot take. More than 10 lakh collateral security can be taken. Normally our MSME classification, MSME guideline, same guideline. Same will applicable in PMEGP. There is no separate guideline for collateral security in PMEGP. Up to 10 lakh RBI guideline is there. We cannot take any collateral security. Can you comment? Up to 10 lakh also in MSME, whether we can take any collateral security, yes or no? Loan up to 10 lakh under MSME, whether we can take any collateral security, yes or no? I'm waiting for your comments because that 20-30 seconds gap will be there. Most of you are saying no. Only one Ilai Raja sir has said yes. Recently, RBI has given some exemption or something like one thing. Nobody knows. If customer is willing, then we can. If the borrower don't want to pay to CGTMS fee, no, that is not the correct answer. With request letter, MSME Jewel. Yes, with undertaking. Recently, RBI has told that in case of MSME loan up to rupees 10 lakh and agriculture loan also up to rupees 2 lakh, gold and silver ornament with the customer's consent can be taken if customer want to give voluntarily. Only gold and silver ornaments, and that too with customer own choice. So recent one change was there. The circular was there. Okay, loan up to 10 lakh in micro and MSME as well as in up to 2 lakh in agri. Hope you have got my point. Okay, so PMEGP normal guideline will apply for collateral security. No specific guideline from PMEGP. Then margin money received should be kept in form of TDR for 3 years. No interest will be charged and no interest will be paid on TDR. Okay, so lock-in period is 3 years. If loan becomes NPA before 3 years due to any reason even beyond the control of beneficiary, the margin money will be returned to KVIC or DIC. If loan becomes NPA before 3 years, we have to return the capital subsidy. Okay. 100% physical verification of the units with geo-tagging by agencies. And physical verification of units should start after 2 years from the date of establishment and should be completed before completion of lock-in period of 3 years. Physical verification of units should start after 2 years from date of establishment and should be completed before completion of lock-in period of 3 years. Okay. So what will be the date of establishment? Any guideline given for date of establishment? Can you comment? In case of PMEGP unit, what will be the date of establishment? They are saying 6 months from the first disbursement. Loan disbursement, first installment disbursement, 6 months from that. 6 month time is given. So that will be the date of establishment. And lock-in period is 3 years. From which date? From date of loan or from date of subsidy received. Date of establishment, because I'm getting the wrong comments only. Date of, again I'm repeating, date of establishment is 6 months from the first installment. They are assuming that that will be the date of establishment. And lock-in period is 3 years from date of subsidy or date of first disbursement. Subsidy received, date of loan, date of disbursement of loan. 3 years will start from date of first disbursement. No, it is not from date of subsidy. It is from date of disbursement. Sometimes subsidy will come late, say 1 year late. So the customer will not have to wait 4 years. Priya Ranjan is asking, no interest to be paid on TDR. Subsidy, whatever amount of subsidy we will receive, we will keep it in TDR. Rate of interest will be equal to loan amount. Rate of interest will be equal to loan rate of interest. So no interest will be paid on TDR, no interest will be charged on. Alexa, stop. No interest will be paid on TDR and no interest will be charged on loan. Same, okay. So I hope it is clear from till now. Okay. Then subsidy adjustment on receipt of adjustment letter from concerned implementing agency only. Even if after 3 years has completed, after 3 years, if we have not received the letter for adjustment, we cannot adjust the subsidy. That is mandatory. That subsidy adjustment letter is compulsory. Subsidy claim should be subject to the following. Date of release should be prior to filing the claim. ADP training to be completed and updated in the portal. Applicant has contributed his margin money. The disbursed amount should be equal or more than the subsidy eligible. Subsidy from nodal bank to financing bank. Normally it should come upfront subsidy within 3 working days. Then budget outlay from 2021-22 to 2025-26, that is current year. So it was 13,554 crore. 13,554 crore. This question was asked around 2 years back, I think, for PMEGP. What is the target under PMEGP? It was 4 lakh projects and 30 lakh employment for these 5 years. Upgradation of thousands units each year. And 5% of budget outlay for forward and backward linkage was earmarked. EDP training, if it is online, minimum 60 hours, offline, maximum 10 days. If project cost is up to 5 lakhs, EDP training of at least 5 days is required. If project cost is more than 5 lakhs, how many days EDP training? Can you comment? Up to 5 lakh rupees, 5 days EDP training is required. More than 5 lakhs, it is 10 days EDP training is mandatory. For loan up to rupees 2 lakh, EDP is not mandatory. I hope PMEGP 1 is clear to all of you. This is the important scheme from exam point of view. It's 10 days, not 7 or 15. Somebody is writing 7 or 15 also. So it is 10 days. And up to 2 lakh rupees EDP training is not mandatory. Without EDP training also, loan can be given. Okay. Then for what purpose PMEGP cannot be given? There are some negative list also. Sometime question will be asked, some activities will be given by examiner. Which of the following is in the negative list of PMEGP? Negative list of PMEGP. One is business or industries connected with processing, production, sale of meat or intoxicant item like pan, bidi, cigarette, etc. Any hotel or dhaba serving liquor, tobacco as raw material is not permitted under PMEGP. Okay. Any activity which is prohibited by local government authorities keeping in view environment or socio-economic will not be allowed. Manufacturing of plastic or polythene less than 75 micron. Earlier it was 20 micron, now it is revised to 75 micron. Okay. Any industry business connected with cultivation of crop plantation like tea, coffee, rubber, etc. That is in the negative list of PMEGP. Animal husbandry, earlier it was not allowed, now it is allowed. Dairy, poultry, aquaculture, insect, etc. allowed. And in special case, for northeast region only, piggery is also allowed. Only for northeast region, piggery is allowed. Okay. So this is PMEGP. Tea shop can be proceeded. Yes, tea shop can be given, but cultivation of tea is not allowed. Okay. So a customer has taken a loan under PMEGP. Maximum loan amount that which will be considered for PMEGP is 50 lakh for manufacturing. Service for service it is 20 lakh. Okay. So a customer has taken a loan. Now he has repaid also. Whether the same customer can take second loan under PMEGP or only one loan to one person allowed. Whether a person can take more than one loan under PMEGP, yes or no? How many loans can be taken under PMEGP? Yes, piggery is related with meat. So in special case in northeast region only it is allowed. So I'm getting a mixed response for second loan under PMEGP. But mostly you are saying no. Somebody is saying one loan only. Somebody is saying yes, one per family. Yes, second loan under PMEGP can be given. But the condition is it is for the expansion purpose and first loan should be repaid on time. So that is PMEGP 2 also. In many branches, many of us might have given PMEGP 1. But okay, shall I ask how many of you have given PMEGP 2 loan? You can comment, I have given. How many of you have given PMEGP 2 loan? Loan like second loan under PMEGP? Because a customer whom we have given PMEGP 1, who has taken a loan, who has taken the subsidy, and who has repaid in time, is much trustworthy customer na, as compared to new PMEGP. So we should try PMEGP 2 also, especially to those customers where we have given PMEGP 1. So Sashi Ranjan sir has given PMEGP second loan under PMEGP. Animal husbandry is allowed. For dairy purpose, poultry purpose, it is allowed. Earlier it was not allowed. So only one Sashi sir has given. Second loan allowed, yes. Okay, so PMEGP 2, it's for upgradation of the existing unit. So one customer has taken a PMEGP 1 loan, he has repaid. Now he want to upgrade the existing unit, so he can go under PMEGP 2. Again, margin money like claimed under PMEGP 1 has to be successfully adjusted on completion of lock-in period of 3 years. First loan has to be successfully repaid in stipulated time. Then only we can go for PMEGP 2 loan. And one more condition is the unit should have been making profit with good turnover and having potential for further growth in turnover and profit, or with modernization or upgradation of technology. For that purpose only we can give PMEGP 2 loan. And what is the maximum loan amount under PMEGP 2 for manufacturing and service? Can you comment? Maximum loan amount under PMEGP 2 for manufacturing and for service. Somebody is asking for sheep or goat farming. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check and you can ask me tomorrow. Maximum loan for manufacturing under PMEGP 2 is 1 crore for manufacturing and 25 lakh for service. Yes, 1 crore 25 lakh. That was 50 lakh and 20 lakh. So for manufacturing it is doubled, but for service it is from 20 to 25 lakh only. Maximum cost of the project admissible under manufacturing sector for upgradation is rupees 1 crore, and maximum subsidy will be 15% in the manufacturing or service. It is 15%. Only for northeast region and hilly area it is 20%. For northeast region and hilly area it is 20%. Earlier it was based on category, so special category, general category, and location, rural and urban. Here everybody is equal 15% except northeast region and hilly areas. Second thing, margin money is same for both general category as well as special category. Earlier it was 5% for special category, 10% for general category. Now it is 10% flat for everyone. So for manufacturing it is 1 crore. For service it is 25 lakh. Subsidy rate will be normally 15%. Only for northeast region and hilly area it will be 20%. Okay. So maximum loan amount under PMEGP 2. Question can come. You can answer easily. 1 crore and 25 lakh. What will be the maximum subsidy? Normally it will be 15%. Only in case of northeast region and hilly area it will be 20%. Subsidy percentage is reduced, but as compared to, like, if you compare with loan amount, it is good amount. So one customer can take 2 times subsidy under PMEGP. Then PMEGP, like again lock-in period, it is 3 years only. Please note there is a change in this. Earlier it was 2 years. Now it is changed to 3 years. Lock-in period for PMEGP 2, that for subsidy money, margin money subsidy, it is 3 years only. Same condition, no interest will be paid on TDR and no interest will be charged in loan for that particular subsidy amount. And after 3 years, it will be released based on the positive report. So this is about PMEGP 1 and PMEGP 2, especially from exam point of view. And in your routine banking also, wherever we have given PMEGP 1, we can explore the possibility of PMEGP 2 also. Then next scheme is DAY-NRLM. Again, we will start with full form. What does DAY stands for? Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. One more thing here. Another scheme was NULM. Same 3 to 7 years in PMEGP 2 also. Repayment period in PMEGP 2 also same. So Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, NRLM, National Rural Livelihood Mission. One more thing I wanted to tell you, that NULM scheme has been withdrawn. I hope you are aware. NULM, urban, is withdrawn. Okay. Rural is going on, but urban is withdrawn. This is the full form. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. Can be asked by examiner. Who are the beneficiary? It is made for women SHG. Normally it is consisting of 10 to 20%. Yes, NULM is cancelled. In difficult areas or where group is with disabled person or group from tribal area, normally 10 to 20 is required, but in case of difficult areas, it can be up to 5 also. So both of the question. Both of these questions can be asked. What is the group size in NRLM? Normally it is 10 to 20. In difficult areas or in tribal areas, it can be minimum 5. It can be 1. I think it was withdrawn from. I don't remember the date. Sorry, I don't remember the date. It was withdrawn in this financial year only. Maybe October. No. 30th June. I don't remember the date exactly. Okay. Then both men and women are allowed in SHG only when the group is formed with person with disabilities or elders or transgenders. In that case, men can also be 1st October 2024. Okay. Yes. That is the correct answer, Srinivasan sir. Srinivasan sir. Yes. So both men and women only in case when the group is formed with disabilities, elders or transgender, this is allowed. It is an informal group, so registration is not mandatory. It is an informal group, so registration is not mandatory. But Federation of SG formed in village, panchayat, cluster, or IOL may be registered under appropriate act prevailing in their respective state. What is this participatory identification of poor method adopted for the group? Up to 30%. That is maximum. Maximum 30%, and that too marginally above the BPL line is permitted. Minimum 70% below poverty line should be in group, that SSG. So minimum 70%. This is minimum. And maximum 30% can be that too marginally above. This question 2% has asked whether project cost or loan amount. Now PMEGP is not going behind project cost. They are giving subsidy on loan amount. Project cost can be more than the stipulated subsidy, like eligible for subsidy amount also. Okay. So this participatory identification of poor means minimum 70% of the poor and maximum 30% is above PPL. That is marginally above PPL is permitted. Okay. Then revolving fund. Minimum 20,000 and maximum up to 30,000 per SHG will be provided. SHG should have minimum 3 or 6 month existence and follow Panch Sutra. Only those SHG will get the revolving fund who are following the Panch Sutra. What are the Panch Sutras? These are the 5 conditions applicable to SHGs. What are these 5? They should have regular meeting, regular saving, regular internal lending, regular recovery, and bookkeeping. Maintenance of proper books of accounting. So these are the Panch Sutra. It again can be asked in exam, which of the following is a Panch Sutra or which of the following is not a Panch Sutra. So what are the 5 Panch Sutras? Regular meeting, regular saving, regular internal lending, regular recovery, regular maintenance of proper book of accounting. Okay. No capital subsidy is available in this scheme. And this revolving fund is provided by Ministry of Rural Development. This question can be asked. MORD, Ministry of Rural Development. What are the lending norms? It should be in existence at least 6 months as per book of account and not as per the date of account opening. That saving account open date does not matter. They can be formed, like they have formed the SSG, they are doing the Panch Sutra, that 5 principles they are following. Even if they are not having the saving bank account, it will be considered from back date only. So minimum 6 month existence is required. SSG should be participating Panch Sutra, qualified as per grading system by NABARD. Existing deficient or existing defunct SSGs who are also eligible for credit if they are revived and continue to be active for a minimum period of 3 months. DAY-NRLM should cover 50% of SC/ST in the society, 15% minorities, 3% disables. 50% of SC/ST in society, 15% minority communities, 3% disability. This is important. 3, 15, 50 you have to remember. Then loan amount. If it is CC or term loan, almost same guideline. So if you remember one, second is same. That CC should be like limit should be 6 lakh. DP can be varied. In the first year, DP will be minimum 1.5 lakh or whatever their corpus amount, 6 times of corpus amount. 6 times of corpus amount or minimum 1.5 lakh. In the second year, it will be minimum 3 lakh or 8 times of corpus amount, whichever is higher. Then in third year, minimum 6 lakh. Fourth year, more than 6 lakh. That will depend on the micro credit plan submitted by SHG. Same in the case of term loan. In the first year, loan will be minimum 1.5 lakh first time. 6 times of their corpus amount or minimum 1.5 lakh. In second linkage, it will be 8 times or minimum 3 lakh. In third linkage, it will be minimum 6 lakh or as per the plan submitted by SHG. And in fourth linkage, it is more than 6 lakh or plan submitted by SHG, micro credit plan submitted by SHG. So same figure in CC and term loan. First year 1.5 lakh, 3 lakh, 6 lakh, more than 6 lakh. 1.5 lakh, 3 lakh, 6 lakh, more than 6 lakh. 6 time and 8 time in first year or second year. Repayment period is, for the first dose, it is for term loan only, as we all know. In the case of term loan, first term loan, that is has to be repaid between 2 to 3 years. Then second loan, 3 to 4 years. Third loan, 4 to 5 years. Fourth loan, 5 to 7 years. I think easy to remember. 2 to 3 years, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 7. Okay. Else then this 10 lakh rupees loan to individual member of well performing SHG can be given if they are like SHG is more than 2 year old, assessed at least one, they have assessed at least one dose of bank loan with timely repayment, and member must be running a viable economic enterprise. More if a group is found more than 1 year and they open 1 month back, whether they are eligible for loan and what of the loan can be proceed. Yes, they are eligible for loan, sir, but they should be following Panch Sutra. If they are following Panch Sutra from last 1 year, they are eligible for loan, irrespective of date of account opening. Then this group will consist, normal cases, it will be consisting of women only. So a loan of rupees 10 lakh to individual women can be given of well performing SHG. And what is the criteria? SHG should be minimum 2 year old. They have taken one dose of the bank loan with timely repayment, and the member of SHG is running a viable economic enterprise. Further, one woman in every SHG under DAY-NRLM may be provided loan up to rupees 1 lakh under Mudra scheme if she is otherwise eligible. Banks are advised to provide minimum OD facility of rupees 5,000 to every women SHG member under PMJDY. That 5,000 rupees OD under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana to every women SHG member, it should be provided. Corpus they should have before loan also, sir. Corpus, that only we can give now. Corpus means the amount with them, like with their own savings, they will collect some money, then they will lend to the needy member, then they will recover from that member. So that amount is corpus amount. Okay. Then in order to facilitate use of loan for augmenting livelihoods of SHG members, above 1 lakh at least 50% and above 4 lakh at least 75%, that money, and above 6 lakh at least 85% to be used for income generating or productive purpose. It should not be for consumption purpose. Means minimum 50%, above 1 lakh rupees loan, or above 4 lakh it is up 75%, or above 6 lakh it is above minimum 85%. That much money they should use for generating income purpose or productive purpose. Security and margin. What will be the security and what will be the margin norms? No collateral security and margin up to loan amount of rupees 10 lakh. No lien on SB account of SHG and no deposit to be insisted for sanctioning of loan. About 10 lakh and up to rupees 20 lakh, the limit to be covered under CGFMU. Even if the balance comes below 10 lakh, that CGFMU coverage will continue. Above 10 lakh, 10% margin can be taken, but above 10 lakh amount only. So for example, loan amount is 12 lakh. What will be the margin? Margin above 10 lakh, maximum 10% for the amount above 10 lakh. So suppose a customer is taking 12 lakh rupees loan. What will be the margin? Margin will be 10% of 12 lakh or 10% of 2 lakh. In normal case, OD is increased to 10,000. But in this circular, I think it was, I have to check. I'll check and update. Yes, 20K is the correct answer. So it is not on total amount, it is up to that 2 lakh only. Interest subvention up to rupees 3 lakh. Again, this is important from exam point of view. What is the interest subvention provided by government? Loan up to rupees 3.3 lakh Government is providing 4.5% interest subvention, and rate of interest can be charged from customer is 7% only. And above 3 to 5 lakh, rate of interest can be charged lower of 1 year MCLR or external benchmark, or like external benchmark rate, or 10%. MCLR or external benchmark rate or 10%, whichever is lower. And interest subvention is provided is 5%. This scheme is funded by center and state with funding pattern of 60-40. In normal case, it is 60-40. In northeastern state, it is 90-10. And for union territories, 100% is being funded by central government. Okay. Willful defaulters, we cannot give any loan under this scheme also. Banks should not deny the loan due to defaulter of member in the group. But in case of willful defaulter, benefit of thrift deposit, revolving fund, and income from credit activity they can enjoy. Non-willful defaulter should not be barred from loan and can be considered on case-to-case basis. So as per this circular, CGFMU coverage is about 10 lakh up to 20 lakh. Okay. Then next scheme is SRMS, Self-Employment Scheme for Rehabilitation of Manual Scavengers. Self-Employment Scheme for Rehabilitation of Manual Scavengers. Scheme is launched under Ministry of Social Justice. Implementation by National Safai Karmchari Finance and Development Corporation. National Safai Karmchari Finance and Development Corporation. Manual scavenger means a person who is locally engaged for manually cleaning and disposing the waste. 2-year training will be provided, and during training stipend will be given 3,000 rupees per month. Cash assistance. The identified manual scavengers, one from each family, would be receiving cash assistance of 40,000. Cash assistance of rupees 40,000, but they can withdraw monthly maximum rupees 7,000. Maximum project cost for they can have 15 lakh for individual, and for group, if they are going maximum 5 member in a group, project cost up to rupees 50 lakh. Then this is the subsidy. For individual, they are taking loan up to rupees 5 lakh, 50% of project cost they will receive. And if it is more than 5 lakh to 15 lakh, 50% up to 5 lakh, then 25%. So 2.5 lakh plus 25% of remaining. For group project, 10 lakh rupees per beneficiary, maximum 50 lakh. Same as individual, they will receive maximum 3.75 lakh per beneficiary. Okay. Interest subsidy is the gap between the interest charged by bank and interest rate as per the scheme. For project cost up to 1 lakh, 5%. For women, it will be 4%. And for above 1 lakh, it is 6%. If bank charge higher interest, difference will be paid by state channelizing agency. So rate of interest up to rupees 1 lakh, it is 5%. For women, it is 4%. For project cost above 1 lakh, rate of interest is 6%. If bank rate is more, it will be difference will be paid by state channelizing agency. Moratorium period is up to 2 years. Repayment period including moratorium period for loan project cost up to 5 lakh 5 years, more than 5 lakh 7 years. Okay. Then DRI, again full form. It is DRI scheme, differential rate of interest scheme. Okay. Again, this scheme is like poorest of poor and bring them out above the poverty line. That is the purpose. Who will be the eligible customer? Whose family income does not exceed rupees 18,000 per annum in rural area, and urban and semi-urban area rupees 24,000. What is the maximum loan amount under this scheme? Second criteria is also there. Individual whose land holding does not exceed 1 acre for irrigated and 2.5 acre of unirrigated land. SC/ST engaged in agri-allied activity can be given. Physically handicapped, orphans, and women's home can be given. All over India applicable. Quantum is 15,000 for productive purpose. 15,000. Loan under DRI is 15,000. For housing, that too only for SC/ST members. 15,000 plus 20,000 can be given for housing purpose. Normally, loan under DRI is 15,000. Important question from exam point of view, and most of you are giving wrong answer. Only one Natrendra Meher has given correct answer. As of now, whatever answer I received, all are wrong. So, loan amount under DRI scheme is 15,000. And for SC, ST members, extra 20,000 can be given for housing purpose. Okay. What is the rate of interest in this scheme? Can anybody comment, please? What is the rate of interest in this scheme? For disabled person, another 5,000 can be given. For disabled person, another 5,000 can be given. So normal case, it is 15,000. For SC, ST member, housing purpose, extra 20,000 can be given. For disabled person, extra 5,000 can be given. Yes, rate of interest is 4%. All of you have given correct answer only. Yes. What is the target? Minimum 40%, 2/5. Minimum 2/5. That is 40% should go to SC, ST members. Then two-third to be routed through rural and semi-urban areas, semi-urban branches. Minimum two-third loans to be given by rural and semi-urban branches. No subsidy, no margin, no collateral security. Rate of interest is 4% simple. Repayment period maximum 5 years, including 2-year holiday period. So in my view, this is a good scheme, especially for poor. At least one deserving customer we can finance every year. I'll not say more, but those who are looking advances, please try to find one deserving customer every year. Okay. Then classified under weaker section category of priority sector lending also. Okay. Then NEFS, National Equity Fund Scheme, for equity support to small or teeny units. Project cost up to 50 lakh. Margin will be 10% of project cost, and 25% of project cost or 10 lakh, whichever is lower, can be given as equity fund scheme. No security, repayment 7 years, including moratorium period of 3 years. Laghu Uddami Credit Card. Laghu Uddami Credit Card. It is existing customer having 3 years satisfactory dealing. Existing customer having 3 years satisfactory dealing. Limit up to rupees 10 lakh. Credit limit fixed 20% of annual sales. Maximum 10 lakh. For professional, 50% of gross income, and validity is 3 years subject to annual review. HLELMU, I think it was covered under. Srikanth sir has covered this scheme, no? Shall I skip? Okay. In DRI scheme, income certificate is necessary. Income criteria is there. 18,000 for rural area and 24,000 for urban and semi-urban areas. PM Samnidhi, again full form. Can anyone comment full form of PM Samnidhi? The scheme is launched by Ministry of Home and Urban Affairs. Ministry of Home and Urban Affairs. Implementing agency. Who is the implementing agency in PM Samnidhi? It is should be Prime Minister Street Vendor Assistance. Something is missing, sir. Okay. Implementing agency is should be only working Prime Minister Street Vendor Nidhi. For full sir has given PM Street Vendor Atmanirbhar Nidhi. That is the correct answer. So this question can come. Full form of PM Samnidhi. Only working capital term loan can be given under this scheme. What is required? Letter of recommendation or certificate of vending or ID card by urban local bodies. ULB it is required, or letter of recommendation approved by BDO. Minimum criteria, minimum age is 18 years. What is the maximum age criteria in PM Samnidhi? Maximum age criteria in PM Samnidhi scheme. Minimum age is 18 years and there is no maximum age cap. Minimum is 18, maximum no cap. What is the loan amount and what is the tenure? There are 3 tranches as earlier in this scheme. This is a revamped PM Samnidhi. Maximum no age. Somebody is saying 40, somebody is saying 60, somebody is saying 55. No age. Yes, no maximum age. So what is the loan amount? Minimum 5,000, maximum 15,000 in first tranche, and tenure is 12 months. Minimum is also there. Minimum 5,000, maximum 15,000 in tranche 1. Second tranche, Lakshmi madam, this is changed now. Earlier it was 10,000, now it is changed to 15,000. Second, 15,000 is minimum, 25,000 is maximum. And third is 30,000 minimum, 50,000 maximum. Third one is like maximum 50 is same. So 15,000, 25,000, 50,000. Minimum 5. Then second loan minimum 15. Third loan minimum 30. Time period is also 12 months, 18 months, 36 months. Okay. So there is a change in this. This question can come in exam. In any skill it can come. For first tranche it is 15,000 now. Earlier it was 10,000. Now it is revised to 15,000. And minimum loan criteria is also given, that is 5,000. For second, 25,000, minimum 15,000. Third, 50,000, minimum 30,000. Repayment period, it is fixed. It cannot be like changed. For first loan, it is 12 months. For second loan, it is 18 months. For third tranche, it is 36 months. Okay. No margin, no processing charges, no security, no Udyam registration. This is guaranteed by CGTMSE, and no fees to be charged from borrower. Credit report, only like credits, no minimum credit score is required. Only if any NP or return of account is there, we can decline. Interest subsidy 7% per annum. Interest subsidy 7% per annum. Somebody is asking how much more time it may take. You can watch it anytime. That this link will work up to exam. Whatever link we are sharing, it will work up to exam. Okay. What is the maximum feedback we are getting? Either people are switching it in their TV while doing the work, they can check watch, or while commuting from office or going to office. Return off as in any write off, sir, even in old write off also we can reject. So interest subsidy under PM Samnidhi is 7%. Claim to be submitted on PESA portal. This is important. PM Samnidhi quarterly claim has to be submitted, and the portal name is PESA portal. This portal is developed by Indian Bank. Claim to be submitted on PESA portal developed by Indian Bank. And this interest subsidy will be given only to standard account. Maximum eligible subsidy based on the loan amount and tenure. For tranche 1 it will be rupees 603. For tranche 2 it will be 1,408 rupees, and for tranche 3 it will be 5,579 rupees. This is the maximum. If customer is taking loan amount less, or he is repaying more, in that case it will be less. So what is the maximum eligible subsidy? Tranche 1 603, tranche 2 1,408, tranche 3 5,579. Rupee Classic credit card can be given to PM Samnidhi account holder. Can you tell me in which tranche it can be given? In tranche 1, tranche 2, or tranche 3? Rupee Classic credit card, Rupee Classic credit card can be given in which tranche? Whether it is from first tranche itself, or second, or third. It is after successfully repaying first and second tranche only. Third tranche only we can go for Rupee Classic credit card. Yes, 3. Age criteria for PM Samnidhi, the criteria was minimum 18 year, maximum there was no criteria. But for Rupee credit card, age criteria is there 21 to 65. Below 21 we cannot give, and above 65 we cannot give. In addition to, and the credit card will be in addition to third tranche loan. Lata Sagar, I think madam only. PPT for this material. We are sharing all the PPT in our Telegram group. I hope you are added in Telegram group. We are having one Telegram group from last 5-6 years. Now it is 6th year. IOBOA Academy Telegram group. We are sharing all the links, all the material in that group only. This year I could not start that quiz also. Otherwise, quiz also I will start maybe tomorrow only. We'll conduct the quiz in that group only. So please join that IOBOA Academy group if you have not joined. PPT will be shared in that group. So this credit card, those who have already availed third tranche or eligible for, yes. Just 1 second. Keep quiet. So this is in addition to third tranche, and credit card limit is 30,000. Credit card limit is 30,000, but initially it will not be given for credit card income proof apply. No, if they are eligible for third tranche, they are eligible for credit card also. It means those who have paid first tranche and second tranche regularly. Telegram channel link. You can contact your local AGS, or you can send me directly message also. Shall I give my mobile number? Okay, I'm typing my mobile number. I will give you the process. Senthil sir will give you the link. Okay, you send me the message, I'll tell you the process. If you are not added on Telegram, only condition you should be IOBM. Okay, so credit limit is 30,000. This is in addition to third tranche. What is the loan amount in third tranche? It is 50,000 plus 30,000 credit limit for credit card. But here condition is initially it will be 10,000 only. Based on your repayment behavior, it will be slowly and gradually increased to 30,000. Initially, operating limit will be 10,000 only. Based on the, yes, Raj sir has written perfectly. Initially, it is 10,000. Sir, how to calculate maximum of subsidy amount? In which question, in which scheme you are asking, sir? Maybe you are looking back also. So, third tranche minimum 30,000, maximum 50,000 plus credit card limit can be given up to 30,000, but initially it will be operating limit will be 10,000 only. No international transaction allowed, no foreign exchange transaction allowed, no cash withdrawal allowed from that credit card. No international transaction, no forex transaction. Yesterday's PPT, I think it was shared. Yesterday, I think it was shared, sir. Yesterday's PPT was shared in our Telegram group, sir. IOBOA Academy. Okay, so no international forex or cash withdrawal allowed. That they have calculated and given in the circular itself, sir. That PM Samnidhi scheme maximum they have given in the circular itself. These credit card restrictions, there are some restrictions in this credit card. It cannot be used on liquor shops. It cannot be used in gambling. It cannot be used in foreign airlines, car rentals. This is car rentals and international hotel chain. It cannot be used. Okay. Then EMI, for this EMI can be like minimum bill amount is 2,500. EMI can be made. No ITR is required, sir. Then on what basis we can apply for the customer directly receive the credit card? Sir, this is like a special scheme in this. So for minimum bill amount of rupees 2,500, EMI can be MCC is merchant credit card. Okay, so this card, those merchants who are registered as liquors, like liquor sellers or gambling or foreign airlines, they on their merchant that credit card will not work. Okay, if outstanding amount is up to rupees 500, no late payment fees. No late payment fee up to outstanding of rupees 500. More than 500, bank can decide on their own. And this card must be activated within 60 days of issuance. This card must be activated within 60 days of issuance. And for this credit card also, CGTMSC guarantee is available up to 5 years and 75% risk is covered. So initially we will give limit of 10,000. Slowly and gradually it will be increased to 30,000 based on the repayment behavior and card usage. And for credit card outstanding also up to 5 years, 75% CGTMSC guarantee is available. Then next is PM Vishwakarma scheme. 18 type of trades are covered. That list is given in circular. I have not copy pasted here. 18 types of trades are covered. First tranche is 1 lakh, and for availing first tranche, basic skill training is required. For second tranche, it is 2 lakh rupees and advanced skill training required. Digital transaction must have been adopted and loan account should be standard. Minimum age is 18 years. Rate of interest is 5% in PM Vishwakarma scheme. Up to 8% interest subvention is available. So customer has to pay only 5%. Remaining gap will be given by government. CGTMSC fees will be borne by Government of India. So who will bear CGTMSC fee in case of PM Vishwakarma scheme? So air sponsor will be Government of India. First tranche has to be repaid within 18 months. Second tranche maximum 30 months. Repayment period for first tranche is 18 months. For second tranche it is 30 months. Udyam registration mandatory. For PM Samnidhi, Udyam registration is not mandatory. For Vishwakarma Udyam registration is mandatory. No prepayment charge if loan is closed after 6%. No prepayment charge if loan is closed after 6 months. Okay. So this is all about government sponsored scheme. Can we go for ease norms also? It will take maximum 10 minutes. I'm not going in deep, only from exam point of view. I've got one PPT. I hope we can go. Okay. So ease norms. What is the full form of ease? Let us start from here only. Ease full form. Again, very important from exam point of view, especially in higher scales. In all scales, you will get 1 or 2 questions from each. Can anybody comment full form of ease? Enhanced access and service excellence. So one question can come, either they can ask what is A, what is S, what is E, or what is full form of ease. So we should know enhanced access and service excellence. Yes. It started with Gyan Sangam, and recently PSB Manthan happened. PSB Manthan 3.0 happened. Each started with Gyan Sangam, and recently PSB Manthan 3.0 happened. Okay. So what is the journey behind ease? First one is in 2015, immediately when this government was formed, they had a Gyan Sangam. What was the concern for this? Asset quality improvement, risk management, technology adoption, and corporate governance. This was the main agenda of Gyan Sangam 1. Then next year, 2016, they had Gyan Sangam 2, consolidation, NPA resolution, digital transformation, and reforms like IBC, SURFACE. What is IBC? Can anybody comment? Because that time we were struggling with NPA. Gross NPA was even more than 20% for most of the banks. So at that time, their focus was asset quality NPA resolution. So is to they bought IBC. Can anybody comment what is IBC? It is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Yes, Aditya is correct. Srinivasan sir is also correct. Nagaraju, yes. Then in 2017, PSB Manthan first PSB Manthan happened. The purpose for this was responsible and responsive banking leading to formulation of ease reforms. Because of PSB Manthan, ease came out. Okay. Then PSB Manthan 2, it happened in 2022. Collaboration, future readiness, emerging trend, data and analyticals, employee development, digital and technological capabilities. Then after PSB Manthan 2, PSB Manthan 3 happened. 3.0. Can you comment in which year? 2017 it was PSB Manthan 1, 2022 PSB Manthan 2. PSB Manthan 3.0. PSB Manthan 3.0 happened in which year? It happened in 2025 only. Okay. So this is the ease journey. As I told you, in 2017 PSB Manthan 1, we got the ease reforms. So first ease reform came in 2018, ease 1.0. After that, every year, ease version is upgraded. Ease version is upgraded every year. 2018 ease 1, 19 2, 2020 ease 3. Like that, currently ease 8.0 is going on. Every year, one version. Easy to remember. Started in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ease 1 to ease 8 is going on. So, ease 1 focus was on responsive and responsible PSBs. Responsive and responsible PSBs. Ease 2 was clean and smart banking. One definition of clean was given, smart was given. Then each 3 was focusing on smart tech-enabled banking for aspiring India. All these like focus area can be asked in exam. Each 4, many of time it has been asked. Touch-enabled, tech-enabled, simplified and collaborative banking. Tech-enabled, simplified and collaborative banking was the focus in each 4. Each 5, the focus was in enhanced digital experience, data-driven, integrated and inclusive banking. Each 6, which came in year 2023, customer-friendly banking enabled by modern capabilities. Each 7 in 2024, it was economic development, customer delight and resilient banking. Currently, is 8.0 is going on in the current year 2025, driving rise. And what is rise? Risk and resilience, innovation, socio-economic impact and excellence. So you can remember rise.